Hey there. So today I thought I'd try and paint a vermilion flycatcher. So I'm going to be using vermilion. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off by drawing with water, just the outline of the bird, because I want everything to be a little bit wet on wet, and I'm going to make it draw the water a little wider than the bird would be. This is a large brush. This is a number 8 from the Funbo range, but so you can use any good round brush that you have. Just make sure it's got a nice point on there. And if you can't see where the water is, try and see where the light is hitting it, and you ought to be able to see the whole sort of shine and sheen of the where the water is going. Just make sure it's wet enough, because you don't want it drying in the middle of laying down your washes. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm not really good at drawing birds. You see, my forte is landscape, so it's a bit difficult. I'm not sure how this is going to be. Okay, so I'm going to go in with vermilion, because it's a vermilion bird, and why not? Let's not go in with vermilion first. Let's go with sort of an orange color first, and I just want to put it at the edges like this, here, just at the ends. The ends here like that, and then we wipe that brush and then go in with the vermilion and start putting the color down. Make sure you've got enough of it from the brush, and you just want to see how it's sort of becoming fluffy looking. Don't worry about the eyes, it's just a loose sort of bird. Now what I'm going to do is add magnolia, a bit more I think. I'm going to go in with a sort of a darker sort of colour, like burnt sienna, and need to pick up quite a bit actually. Not coming out. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not burnt sienna. Let's not use burnt sienna. That's not working. Let's try purple. Purple. Yeah, I'm using the Montmartre range, and the colours aren't coming out as nicely as I wanted it. Just spot them on like this, and they'll sort of spread. Go back in with a bit more vermilion, got quite a bit of vermilion actually. Put some back in there, and then we go back in with more purple. Now when you put the colours on, make them thick, because otherwise you're going to have a background. So each subsequent colour that you put on in the wet and wet has to be sort of thicker, or rather with less water. And what I'm going to do is take a thinner brush, and this is a number 4 from Funbo, but again it's one of those. Oh, I know, let's use the liner brush. I've got this from Montmartre. Let's see how that works. So we're going to go back in with the purple, mix them up, purple, and dot it along here like that. And we'll go all the way sort of across. This is a liner brush there. And we can pull like that, just to give it the feathery effect in the top here. And on the edges there, and some edges here like this. Just pull, because it's still wet, so you can still get the feathery effect. And we're going to add a bit more purple to there. Now what I want to do is, while it's sort of still wet, and I don't mind it being wet, I'm going to take some burnt umber. Sorry, this is not burnt umber, it's actually Van Dyke brown. And to that I'm going to add some Prussian blue. Well, let's add phthalo blue to it. A bit more phthalo blue. I want to... a bit darker actually, it's not dark enough. Okay. And what I want is... put a branch here and a branch there. And lift out some things here. Now I'm going to work on the bottom part, going with some burnt sienna. Tail looks a bit, from the photo I've got, the tail looks a little bit, sort of vermilion-y colour. Let's just put that in here like that. I'm going to put more branches in actually, and not more, make it thicker. Put the tail in on the back, and a bit of dark here as well. Make it quite dark. can add vermilion too. Now I'm not going to put the beak and the eye in yet because it's still a little bit wet. But I'm going to try and put the beak in, and it's sort of along here. Needs more water. Take a bit of tissue and just wipe. And add some dark sort of texture along here. And just sort of scrumble. This is a process called scrumbling, where you're trying to create a bit of texture, and we can sort of do a bit of scrumbling along here as well. Just see, I'm waiting for that bird, the eye to dry, the face to dry. Then I can, the head rather, so that I can put some the eye in. And I'm going to try and put a few leaves in to give it a bit of setting. Now the eye seems to be dry, and just not really see it in the photo, so let's just put it here. So that's the vermilion flycatcher in watercolor. I this again, it was my first time painting another bird. It's not my forte, as I explained earlier. Mine is usually landscapes, but I thought I'd begin a series of doing other types of paintings as well. I do hope you found this helpful, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing as well, as it does help with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.